I'm just catching the vibe. I told the valet, take your time, it might get a ride. Floating through the front door, my modest attire. Good Lord, mama, you know you looking divine. I had to turn around, double take a look at that. Girl, you got good taste, where you cook it at? You can mingle with the cool kids. I'm out here sweating like a preacher in a pulpit. Even when I'm down bad, I know how to bounce back. I know I got her, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, and even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her. I know I got her. I know I got her. Even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back. Cause you know I got her, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her. I still got her. I still got her.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the fastest rising cities in the U.S., the capital city of Austin, Texas. Straight ahead, it's a rematch from last year's AFC wildcard game, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Bengals of Austin. The first game's out of the way, time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the fourth-year man, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, this defense for the Bengals, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. That one good for 26 and a first down. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game.
Did.
Right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There have been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll leave them with a third and just a yard.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now it's Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Again, it's Mixon.
Oh, come on, boys.
There, and it's a first down.
Hold on, boys.
Now Burrow.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
11-90, stop.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Okay.
And there is nowhere for him to
that's how
cut
they
back
do me.
as he's taken down in the backfield.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers sit the edge.
Catch
Now
Lucky
they
on
contend with
YouTube.
a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Burrow going to keep it running right. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown.
Get in there, youngster.
Take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Upper arm fracture. Ooh. Okay.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Flowers. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Jackson to throw. Touchdown, Baltimore. Zay Flowers with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. He'll pitch it back. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now Burrow on first down. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Oh, Chase.
Jamar Chase, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals have taken the lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And they'll begin by running the option. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys who... Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Burrow going to keep it, running right. On 3rd down, Mixon stiff-armed him. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals go up by 2
It's early,
touchdowns.
man. It's early in the Madden
So his
season.
great start to the season continues. He found the end zone time after time in the opener last week. And he does it again here in week 2.
And Brandon, we have a lot of coaches sell us week to week that there is no momentum, there is no carryover. Every game is its own entity. But after what we saw him do last week and now punching one in here, I'm starting to think that there is a carryover, and he's feeling it.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the Bengals grab it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Oh, they called pass interference. The nigga in the backfield.
No one trying to cover is going to like a call going.
Wow. They let you make it right there, man.
For the interception, just unable to get
They
it,
let you
and the
make it
flag
right
did
there.
come out.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And down to the 41. Nice shot there to tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but he did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. Open man is Flowers. He's got it.
That's it.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll drop to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Trying to lay one up deep. And got his man complete. A big play there for the Bengals. 42 yards. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Now Burrow uses the
Good shit, good shit.
Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A little careless with the football, and he
Come
also
on,
had a
Joe.
fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember.
Hey, man,
Traffic,
we need Jalen
turbulence,
Hurts.
people around you. Two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
You know what ball
We've
back.
got a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll power his way up near the 25. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
A deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense is looking for.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Jackson.
Oh, give me that. Oh, come on.
That's Andrews. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. They're going for it with Dobbins. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Dobbins is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They'll try to run with Dobbins.
Yes, sir.
Push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD. So they go for it on
Appreciate it.
4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
McPherson on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the
Both these
Bengals
teams,
leading
no
this
doubt, making
one.
their final
As we'll
halftime
get you over to
adjustments as
Orlando,
we
where
speak.
standing by
And for the
is
call of the
Jonathan
second half,
Coachman. He has
we
our
get it
EA
back out to
Sports
Brandon
halftime
Gunn
report.
and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go. 12, 11, Thomas. 11.
Mixon will get it to start the second half. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. A gain there of 21 yards. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
God, come on, Joe.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
He's going to keep this again. Pitching to Mixon. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Loose inside the 30. And all the way in for the touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
You broke the nigga finger, man. Come on. God, dog.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Fighting over the pitch.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now it's the backup Simeon.
PI.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And the pitch goes to Mixon. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 181 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to Mixon on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Simeon now on second down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. He pitches it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time.
Good shit.
This is an outlier.
Good shit.
You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 53 yards. And the Ravens are able to at least get one score back. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Back to Mixon on second down.
Good play. Good play.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Yeah, looks like they'll move things around here. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. An option handoff here to Mixon. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Tackle there by Michael Pierce.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Simeon.
Oh.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
That's bad.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They snap it to Simeon. And it's incomplete.
Drop that.
And they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen.
And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine this time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. 25 yards that time. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A stoppage here for an injury, and not what you want to see. J.K. Dobbins in a little bit of pain after that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down. Now it's Jackson. And they take it in.
It ain't over till it's over.
Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And the Bengals on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Mixon. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. They'll try and run the option. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. A shotgun snap for Simeon. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side.
That shit
No
lagged up,
there,
man.
and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Throwing on 3rd down, Simeon. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And my goodness, another interception.
Daxton Hill picks it off.
Oh, with the injuries,
And they'll
man.
start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
They'll run on third down with Brown. And he's able to pick up the first down here before it goes down at the 26. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Open man downfield is Duvernay. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Damn, look at that.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Tucker now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all three timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Another run for Brown on second down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
4. Third down, here's Brown. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
That's good. 4. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. The big fella through the middle of the field.
Good shit.
And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Good shit.
So hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going to hang on and win this game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they